ECU Basketball Media Day 2023 here with Cam Hayes. Cam, first of all, welcome back to North Carolina. You started your career in North Carolina at North Carolina State, went to LSU. Now you're back here at East Carolina. How does it feel to be a Pirate now?
It feels great to be a Pirate, being able to be home and be close to my family. That's was real big and important to me. So it feels great to be back in the city, in the state of North Carolina.
Playing at an ACC school in NC State, then you went to the SEC at LSU. Talk about that experience and those great conferences at those great programs, and how can you transfer, what you learned there to East Carolina?
Well, at State it was like the ACC and SEC is completely different. ACC is more finesse and skill, but SEC was more hard nosed. People were more physical and a lot of more sets. But being able to bring both those two experiences here to ECU is I feel like it's going to be real good for us because I got a lot of experience. I played against the top of the tops, and I think my experience plus Bobby's experience, it should be real beneficial for the team this year.
So what has been the biggest thing, I guess, you've worked on the off season as you transfer to East Carolina? You get here, you're starting to work out with the team. What's the biggest focus for you when it comes to growing your game?
Just trying to become that vocal leader and just being more consistent day in and day out. I feel like I wasn't as consistent my first 3 years in college, but I feel like me starting here, being consistent in practice every day and just everything I do, just being more consistent.
You touched on it a little bit earlier, but what is it that drew you to East Carolina? I know you're from North Carolina, but maybe what is some key points of what came into deciding to come back to East Carolina?
Coach Schwartz. Coach Schwartz recruited me out of high school when he was at Tennessee, and then he recruited me when I first got in the portal. So being familiar with Coach Schwartz, and I knew he trusted me and believed in everything I wanted to accomplish goals wise, and then being close to home was real big important to me because I wanted to be able to finish my last years where my family didn't have to take flights or not be able to see every game compared to me being back in North Carolina. They can come to every game because they're only 2 hours away. And then I was real familiar with a lot of players on the team already. I already played against RJ and BJ when I was at NC State. We scrimmaged them, and then me and Bobby, we grew up with one another, so it was just the easy fit for me.
After just a couple of departures last year, a lot of this team is coming back. They're together. I know you and Bobby are new, and some of these freshmen are new, but what's the chemistry like early on and as we get started here, 18 days away until tip-off to start the season? What's the chemistry like with this team?
I think the chemistry is real good. We got a lot of experience. We got a lot of older guys like me, Bobby, RJ, and Brandon, and Jay Walk, who transferred from Iowa State too last year. And then you got a mixture of young guys. Oh, actually Q2, he's an older guy coming from Tennessee. Then you got a mixture of the young guys Ezra's really good, K1 is really good. We got the freshman that's really good. So I feel like our chemistry is really, really getting there, and then it's just only going to get better.
The first thing we found out when Mike Schwartz came to East Carolina is that he hangs his hat on defense. He's a big defensive guy. He goes out this offseason, he gets a guy in Mark Adams to add to his staff who's also a big defensive guy. What's it like having a guy who's took a team in Texas Tech to the Sweet 16 in the past couple of years? What's it like having Mark Adams on your as one of your coaches?
It's really good. Coach Adams is a really good guy. I really enjoy being able to be coaching him because he's one of the greatest coaches ever to me. And then I played against him last year. We played Texas Tech when I was at LSU, so just being able to be familiar with him, and both of them are real big on defense. So I know if you're not playing defense, you're not going to play. So that's really the biggest emphasis on one of our teams is just playing defense.
All right, last question. Who's the goofiest guy on the team?
Goofiest guy on the team? I feel like it's not just one person. I'm going to be honest. I give you a whole list.
Okay.
Caleb.
Okay. Oh, God, definitely.
RJ.
Ezra's got to be up there.
Ezra's, yeah. But Ezra's is it's just
natural.
It's just natural. He doesn't have to try. Brandon thinks he's goofy sometimes.
Brandon was back there a while ago making faces and stuff.
Yeah, Brandon's a little goofy, but I feel like everybody is. But those four definitely.
All right. Goofiest guys on the team. Not Cam Hayes. You didn't add yourself.
Nah, I'm not that goofy.
You're a serious guy. All right, Cam Hayes, ECU Basketball Media 2023.
Thank you.